I'd be happy to. So I did find your listing, and you've done a lot of things right. So you've got a good number of photos, you've got high quality photos, you've got a good number of reviews. So these are usually the challenging parts that people start with. The good thing is, the things that I'm going to point out are really easy to fix. So just right off the bat, you've got your basic links filled out, but you don't have an appointment link. And that may not seem like a big deal, but it's just checking one more box and making Google happy. So it can literally just be the contact page of your main domain. It doesn't have to be a booking link like Calendly or anything like that. But go ahead and add in that booking link, and that will help you out there. And if we jump over to your About section, you've started filling this out. However, you're missing some crucial things. The more of these areas that you fill out, the happier Google will be. The biggest thing you're missing is your About Me section or your description. And this is about a paragraph long, 750 characters. It's a really good way to get in keywords for your services and the areas you service. So, really take advantage of that business description. And then the other crucial thing, other than adding in more service options, like if it has all of your locksmithing services and you can add them, add them. But the other thing you're really missing is your social media profiles. All these social media profiles that you have, there's a new section on GMBs to add them. And it is very important for reinstatement, for being, higher ranked with Google, to have those social media profiles. And a couple of key things here. When you have the social media profile, it needs to have the same branding as the GMB. And then the domain that's connected to the Google business profile needs to also be on the social media profiles. Having this cohesive nature between all of those platforms is going to do a lot to help you out. So, we talked about the description, we talked about filling out more of these services and amenities, even if they seem like they're not important, like wheelchair accessible and the wheelchair restroom, those little things, those little nitpicking things, the more you fill out, the happier Google will be. Again, get those social media profiles on here, get that booking link, and that'd be great. Now, a couple things. If we go over to your website, you've done a good job overall at having a page that talks about the location, as far as the service area, and then talks about some of your services. And interspersed in here is a call to action, whether it's to book an appointment or to jump on the phone right away. However, there's a couple areas that need improvement. One being down here where you have your Google Business Maps embed. When you click on it, it just goes to the general business area, and you have to go to at this place and see that your listing is here. What I would recommend is hitting the share now button and grabbing this embed a map and embedding this direct map. That's just one more thing that Google really likes, is having this map embedded on your landing page. And you did a good job having over here where you had the review section, you did a good job having this link in here, but it's also good to have it embedded. Now, if we go back up here, you're missing a huge opportunity. You have this section that talks about your services. Only the emergency boarding up is clickable. These should be linked to a service page dedicated to lock repair and replacement, domestic and commercial locksmith, UPVC window and doors and locks. They should all have their own individual page. So when you come over to service, your service page, and you have all these services listed down here, one thing that you can do to help your on-page SEO a lot is to have sub pages to your services. So you should have, just like you have drop downs here under your about, you should have a drop down here for each one of your main services that you offer. And then when you click on that, it should have a page dedicated to talking about these services in length. That is a huge SEO opportunity you're missing. And then all of these pages should be interlinked. Like, they should be able to click on here and it should jump to that service subpage. That'll do a lot to help you out with your rankings and your SEO in general. I hope this helped. Let me know if you have any other questions.